What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to WWE 2K19 AI Universe Mode. This is Raw is War, Week 22. I'm being joined by the owner of Raw is War, my buddy, Mr. Zach Maverick. And we are coming to you from Alamogordo. It's New Mexico.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Alamogordo. Yes. And we are kicking off the night with a one-on-one match between two legends and Hall of Famers.
We've got the Macho Man, Randy Savage, going up against the Ultimate Warrior.
Now, Randy Savage lately has had a run of bad luck. He has been on quite the losing streak, and I'm not sure going up against the Ultimate Warrior is going to change that. But, I mean, if Randy Savage is trying to change his luck, he might as well go after the toughest of the tough.
That's true enough, but remember, Ultimate Warrior, he's pretty much like a brick wall.
Yeah, that is true. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Macho Man Warrior, Randy Savage, going one-on-one with the Ultimate Warrior. It is time for some playtime. Bonesaw.
The following contest is a knockout match. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Feel the power.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior!
And here we go, Savage and Warrior, kicking off week 22 of Raw. And do you think Savage has any chance against the Warrior here?
I think he has a chance. Savage is a decorated legend in and of himself, but you could say the same for Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior is like damn near unbeatable, though, especially in this game. I mean, Warrior is tough to take down, and especially with the losing streak of the Macho Man lately, I'm not so sure he can come out with the victory here. And now Warrior slamming the back of the head of the Macho Man on the mat and stomping away. Warrior wanting to, oh, Jesus, the power shots raining down on the face of Savage. Warrior definitely wanting to avoid that, oh yeah, Macho elbow drop from the top rope, but Savage wanting to avoid that deadly ultimate splash by the Warrior. All those abs crashing down on you is not a fun time.
It's abs versus abs here. Both these men are physically impressive.
But I do think, Warrior with a vertical suplex, I do think Macho Man does have the speed advantage. Macho Man's built for power and stamina and speed, whereas Warrior is mostly 90% just straight up power.
Yeah, a powerhouse going up against another powerhouse, but with more agility.
There you go, that's the word I was looking for. Now Warrior hanging up Savage on the top rope and slingshotting him down to the mat. Hook of the leg. One, and Savage still with plenty left in the tank. This New Mexico crowd getting a treat here, being able to witness these two legends in action. Oh my God, Warrior just absorbed that clothesline into the sidewalk slam.
Was crashing into that rocket fuel.
And that is not good for the Macho Man. And I think Warrior's looking for it. Yes, the Gorilla Press Slam connects. Warrior hooking the leg. One, 2, and Savage still in this match. Warrior now gonna drag Savage to the middle of the ring, but Macho Man now, jawbreaker, coming back, and the clothesline once again, not doing Macho Man any favors. Warrior is just, as you said, a brick wall. Up on the shoulders, coming down on the top with the stun gun, and now the Macho Man headed to the top. Oh,
He's looking for it.
ooh, yeah! The Macho elbow connects, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and not even a 2.5. Warrior is still firmly in this match and not looking to come out of this one with a loss. And Warrior delivering his own elbow to the spine, and another. Warrior is wearing down Savage here, and there's a clothesline for you, Macho Man. And Savage rolling to the outside. And this is very dangerous with men of this caliber. Backbreaker. And Warrior really working on the midsection of the Macho Man. But here comes Savage, reverse DDT on the floor. Now headed back in the ring, is gonna wait. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. And here comes the Warrior back into the ring, but Savage now, oh, both men headed out. Oh, Savage missing that kick. And that might cost him. Oh my God, Oklahoma slam on the floor, and Warrior showing off those pythons. Throwing Savage back into the squared circle. Shot to the face. And Warrior now, oh, brutal stun gun putting Savage down. Picking the Macho Man up to his feet. And yes, Warrior looking for it again. No. Warrior just walking around with him, and now he's gonna hit the Gorilla Press. Uh-oh. Oh, could it be the ultimate splash?
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, Macho Man is done. 1, 2, no!
Ref slacked there for just a second.
Yes, he did, and I think that actually cost the Ultimate Warrior the match for the time being. Warrior, though, not gonna let it affect him. Going right back to the shots to the face of Randy Savage, and now showing off that godlike physique. Oh yeah.
You're tuned in to Monday Night Raw live and in high definition.
Now going right back after Savage, but Savage gonna fight back here. Hooking the Warrior up for the standing vertical suplex. And Macho Man with a signature knee drop. The knee!
He said it, the knee!
And I think Randy Savage, yes, pointing towards the heavens above. Ooh, yeah!
He hit all of it.
A second elbow. Could Macho Man get the win? 1, 2, no. I told you, Warrior's invincible, man.
These two are neck and neck, though.
They are. Macho Man has really showed what he's got here tonight, but it has not been enough thus far. And Warrior now military press slam. And the Warrior is getting pumped, and that is the last thing Randy Savage wants. The quickness of Savage, though, clothesline in the turnbuckle. Now that alley-oop putting the Warrior down. Up to his feet. Savage another clothesline, and the Macho Man's really doing the damage right now. And a second alley-oop. Warrior could be in trouble. Oh, what a reversal. And the ref checking on Savage. 1, 2. Oh my, I'm not so, you saw the ref making sure Savage was okay after that one. I'm not sure it's smart for the Macho Man to continue.
I mean, the whiplash he felt from that big boot.
It was straight to the face, but Macho Man with the neck breaker. He is still going at Warrior full force here.
He doesn't know what he has to do, though.
I think we all know what Macho Man has to do. Trifecta. Woo, no!
He
Warrior
missed.
able to move out of the way of a third elbow. That could have been the end of the Warrior. Punch to the face. Irish whip into the opposite turnbuckle. Savage with the quickness. But here comes Warrior with a huge clothesline. 1, 2, and Macho Man still going. And this one has been a banger. Look at this crowd, so excited. And finally, Macho Man's clothesline dropping the Warrior. Picking Warrior up to his feet. No, missing the kick, and Warrior with a desperation clothesline. Putting the Macho Man down. And now just banging his head into the mat. And Warrior taking a breather here. Hooking the leg again. 1, 2. And Warrior is actually trying to get out of this match as quickly as possible. Could that be a little bit of fear in the Warrior?
Maybe. It's not often you go against someone like Randy Savage.
That is true. Now Macho Man with a leg breaker. Now going for the cover on the Warrior. 1, 2, and Warrior, the one with the shoulder up this time. Shot to the back. Savage, Irish whip, another clothesline. And now this time, yes, stomping the mud hole in the chest of the Warrior. What is Savage setting up for something big here? Uh-oh, are we gonna see it? Plow driver! And if that doesn't do it, nothing will. 1, 2, no!
Oh, you almost had it.
Oh, what else can Macho Man do? What else? The torque?
Maybe it all lies in the torque.
No.
Nope.
Goes for a headbutt. Warrior had it scouted and like a torpedo. But Savage coming right back, not giving in. And now another knee drop. And that knocked the Warrior out cold. Your winner finally. Ooh, yeah, the cream of the crop. The Macho Man, Randy Savage. What a match.
These two were at each other's throats, back and forth, neck and neck the whole way through. But Macho Man just had one move above him.
Here is your winner, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
And this warms my heart with the Macho Man's losing streak, wanting to really prove what he's worth by going up against the Ultimate Warrior, and ends up getting the victory. Congratulations to the Macho Man. But we are moving on here in week 22, and we have tag team action.
We've got Matt and Nick, the Jacksons, the Young Bucks, with their crew, the Bullet Club, going up against Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders, the NWO.
And of course, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, being joined by the American Nightmare and Kenny Omega at ringside, which might come in handy because Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are former World Tag Team Champions, and it would be huge for the Young Bucks to be able to pick up the victory against a team of that caliber. Caliber. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Young Bucks up against the Outsiders.
the way to the ring, accompanied by the Nightmare, Cody. And at a combined weight of 412 pounds, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson.
It's a hostile takeover.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
And here we go, tag team warfare here in Alamogordo, New Mexico, starting, Matt Jackson going for a crossbody. Kevin Nash says not today. And look at the size difference, Matt Jackson with a spear, dropping Nash, taking a page out of Goldberg's book. Nash has been hit with many spears. I'm surprised that Matt, being the size he is compared to Kevin Nash, was able to get enough force behind that spear to drop Big Sexy. But the size coming into play now. Hanging up Matt on the middle rope. Oh, don't tear your quads, Nash.
No, those are endangered.
Always. And now dragging Matt over to Scott Hall. I guess that spear took a lot out of Kevin Nash, and in comes the bad guy. Choking the life out of Matt Jackson. Kenny Omega and Cody looking on from ringside. Oh, what a shoulder tackle. Putting Matt down. Back into the Outsider's corner and taking his head off with a clothesline. Scott Hall getting this crowd hyped up. And Matt Jackson finally coming back here. And he probably needs a tag into his brother Nick. And he is indeed going to go for it. No, Scott Hall able to move out of the way, belly to belly, planting Matt. And the Young Bucks need to get their head in the game if they want any chance of defeating the Outsiders. Oh, there you go. The speed getting to Hall. No, Hall able to reverse. Irish whip, putting Matt right back into the Outsider's corner, and back in comes Big Sexy Kevin Nash. And now the double back body drop, sending Matt into the rafters. And there's the tag. In comes Nick Jackson. Oh, that clothesline not doing much. And Kevin Nash says, I'll show you a clothesline.
He almost took his head off there.
Indeed. And now, just stomping on the face. And imagine how big the boot of Kevin Nash is.
No thanks.
Now, just making Nick face plant into the mat. Missing the super kick. The Young Bucks known for their super kicks. Oh, look at that. Look at that smooth reversal by Nick Jackson.
That may be what he needed in this moment.
Quickness and chain wrestling, but no, another clothesline taking Nick down, and back in comes Scott Hall. Beautiful drop kick there. Are the Young Bucks going to get some offense in? They sure as hell need it. Into the turnbuckle, knee to the face. Scott Hall reversing the Bulldog. The reversals in this one have been pretty damn good thus far. Now Nick fighting back here, another drop kick, putting Hall down. But Scott Hall coming right back with the back body drop. Picking Jackson up to a knee and now up to his feet. And just tossing Nick Jackson over the top rope to the floor. And this is not good for Hall, not good for Jackson, and not good for the match. And drop kicking him into the apron.
That must have taken a lot out of Scott Hall.
Oh yeah, that was not good on his back, but Hall coming, cross chop to the throat, and Cody, the American Nightmare, over, getting a better view. Face first off the apron, and Hall knows he is in full control of Nick Jackson. Oh no, belly to belly on the floor.
If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Into the ring goes Nick Jackson, trying to crawl to get the tag to Matt. Oh, there you go. Reversal, but Hall with the elbow to the jaw. Into the corner. In comes Big Sexy, and oh my God.
This doesn't bode well for Nick.
Powerbomb elbow. And it's got to be done. No, wait, Kenny Omega up on the apron. Matt able to break up the pin. Scott Hall not happy Omega was up on the apron, but the Young Bucks needed that distraction. Oh my God. And that caved the chest of Nick Jackson. Kenny Omega in the ring, and the ref is calling him off. And I think the ref just threw Kenny Omega out as Kevin Nash hit the big boot. Yes, Kenny Omega has been thrown out from ringside. Cody's still out here to support the Young Bucks.
Both these groups very familiar with the numbers games, the Bullet Club and the NWO.
And the Too Sweet symbol as well. The originators, NWO, the Perfectors, the Bullet Club, and now Nick.
Oh my God.
Hooking in the sharpshooter, the quads of Nash in so much pain.
They're on fire. The quads are burning.
And Nash is not looking too good here. And Nick had that cinched in for quite a minute. Stomping on the arm. Picking up Big Sexy into the Bullet Club's corner. But Nash with the kick to the gut. And the huge shoulder tackle. Picking Nick up to his feet. Into the corner. And in comes Hall, and they're about to do it again. Powerbomb elbow. Immediately hooking the leg. 1, 2. No! Nick was able to get the shoulder up, and Hall going for the pin again. 1, 2. And another kick out. Nick Jackson not giving up. And Hall now, Oklahoma Slam. And Nick desperately, and I mean that with every sense of the word, desperately needing a tag to his brother Matt. Oh no.
The Torque, the legendary Torque.
The Torque!
The Torque of the NWO.
Ow! And Scott Hall! Choke slam!
That may have knocked him out.
No, Nick Jackson is not knocked out. Ref did not call for the bell. But Scott Hall dragging him all the way into the opposite turnbuckle. 1, 2, and Nick still in this match, but that was a veteran tactic by Hall, dragging Nick all the way into the other side of the ring. And now Nick, beautiful corkscrew arm drag, and this is opportunity to get a tag to his brother, but he does not take it, and it cost him, because here comes Scott Hall into the outsider's corner, and we're about to see it for the third time.
Jesus.
Powerbomb elbow, hook of the leg. 1. No, Matt right in there to break it up twice. And now going right after Hall. Oh, going for the super kick, and he hits it. But Nash setting up for the big one to Nick Jackson. Jackknife. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! How is Nick still in it?
Incredible. I never would have guessed this would happen.
How?
After a jackknife powerbomb from Nash.
And that was after 3 powerbomb elbow drop combinations, and Nick is still going.
I mean, Nash was beside himself there, you could see. He exited the ring and just didn't know what to do.
Well, it just cost Raw's War about $10,000 for Nash to hit that move. Knee strike, and this time he does follow up with the Bulldog. Oh,
The mocking.
the disrespect to the Outsiders. Chop to the chest. Nash tripping Nick Jackson up and locking in the single leg Boston Crab. Letting him go. Picking Nick up to his feet. Nick coming back into the Young Bucks corner, and another knee strike into the Bulldog. And I think Nick wants to win this match all on his own. I'm not sure how smart that is. Matt is so much fresher than Nick at this point in time. Nick's been through hell.
Yes, he has.
At the hands of the Outsiders. Into the Young Bucks corner again, and in comes Matt Jackson finally. Oh my God, the power and the springboard tombstone pile driver, the signature of the Young Bucks. And now right back into the turnbuckle clothesline, dropping Big Sexy, hooking the leg, one, no.
Just a 1 count.
Kevin Nash nowhere near going down. Picking him up to his feet. And now going for a tombstone again, but Nash with the reversal and a tombstone of his own. What a match this has been. Going for the big boot, but Matt Jackson reversing into the sharpshooter. But Nash got his hand on the rope. Oh, Matt missing and going for the tombstone again, but that screw up cost him. Picking up Jackson to his feet, and the big boot connects. Hooking the leg, 1, 2, no! I told you, I mean, Matt is very, very fresh compared to Nick. I do believe if Nick... Oh, super kick!
That might be what the Young Bucks needed.
They just needed a super kick party. Into the turnbuckle goes Kevin Nash, but reversing and now just eyeballing Matt Jackson. But Matt coming back. Into the turnbuckle again goes Nash. Turning Kevin around. Oh my God, no! Oh my God, Matt with the buckle bomb! And Nash right back up to his feet! Tagging in Hall, and Matt Jackson hasn't received one of these.
He's in trouble here.
Power bomb elbow.
That shook the whole ring.
Indeed it did. 1, 2, 1.
Really?
What the hell? 1. No! Matt Jackson! These Young Bucks are... Spear! These Young Bucks are insane!
They've taken everything the Outsiders have to dish.
Hurricanrana and the suck it to Scott Hall!
Oh my God!
And now, yes, Corey said it, locking in the colossal clutch and releasing the hold. Slamming the arm into the mat. Picking Hall up to his feet. Scott Hall coming back with a shoulder tackle. Oh, and now Hall, the one throwing up the too sweet.
Showing just how it's done.
Shot to the gut, but here comes Matt with a forearm. And Matt tossing Hall to the outside. And I think Jackson is looking to fly. Off the rope with the suicide dive. And this is a tag team clinic. Hall with the cross chop. Matt with the elbows. And I thought the Outsiders had this one in the bag, but now this match could go either way. Oh, rubbing his face on the floor.
That's disgusting.
Hall willing to do anything it takes to get the victory. Torque!
Squeak. Squeak.
And this match has to end soon or we're going to run out of time. Shoving Hall down. 7 count. Clothesline putting Matt down. 8. And Hall with the elbow. 9. Hall back into the ring, and Matt Jackson getting counted out. Your winners, the Outsiders. That was another veteran tactic by Scott Hall. If you can't win by pinfall, submission, or knockout, the only other option is count out.
Yes, a veteran way of winning, shown by the NWO here.
Here are your winners, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
And we have to move on quickly in the night. Up next, we have, oh God, another tag team match, but this time it's women's tag team action.
We've got the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Toni Storm going up against the legendary Trish Stratus and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
And Toni Storm and Sasha Banks have had problems as of late. Will they be able to work as a team and defeat the very tough team of Stratus and Asuka? Women's tag team action right now.
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. And her partner, from Auckland, New Zealand, Toni Storm.
Oh, this is awesome.
And their opponents, first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow.
And her partner, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
And here we go, the Boss and the Rocker from New Zealand up against the team of the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus and the Empress of Tomorrow. And look at this, Sasha Banks and Trish Stratus in the ring, and it's not a Royal Rumble match.
No, this is a genuine dream match in the making right here.
Indeed it is. Stratus into the turnbuckle and straight into a snap suplex by the Boss. But oh, look at that reversal by Trish, the tilt-a-whirl head scissors, or around the world head scissors. But as I said, Sasha Banks and Toni Storm rivals as of late. I don't know if they're going to be able to coexist in this one. And Stratus with a cheap shot to Sasha Banks, and Storm actually not too happy about that one, because though Storm has had problems with Sasha Banks, she still wants to pick up that victory.
It's all about the wins in this game.
Wins and championship gold. And Sasha putting Stratus in the turnbuckle. Stratus, and I believe this is Trish's debut on Monday Night Raw, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right.
And here comes Stratus. Irish whip sending Sasha into her turnbuckle. And Sasha with the reversal, and Asuka with the kick to the face and tagging herself in. In comes the Empress of Tomorrow. That is very good tag teamwork by Asuka and Stratus. Sasha hung up, and Asuka with the hip drop. Picking Banks up to her feet. Storm has not been in the match yet. Clothesline putting Asuka in the bottom turnbuckle. And Sasha alley-oop bomb. Turning Asuka onto her stomach, hooking up the legs. And just stomping on the knees. And here comes Asuka right back against Banks. Into the turnbuckle, and back in comes Trish. Irish whip into the knees of Stratus, and Trish doesn't have knee pads on, so that
must have sucked.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sasha Banks knows all about knees.
Basically a vertical backstabber there, and Sasha not going for the tag. Instead, the double knee to the gut. The signature of the boss. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and Stratus with the shoulder up. Picking her up to her feet, and Sasha not wasting any time. Bankrupt connecting. Hooking the leg again. 1, 2. And Asuka was in there ready to break up that pin. Storm in there ready to stop her from doing so. And Stratus is not in a good way right now, but once again, the around the world head scissors connecting to the boss. And Trish now just staring down Banks, maybe planning out what she's gonna do next, and hit an earth-shattering spine buster, and Trish is setting up for the chick kick straight to the face and not even going for the pin. Clothesline, a second one, and the calf kick, dropping Banks.
Trish has gotten her second wind about her, it seems.
Oh yeah, and she is gonna make sure Sasha feels the pain. But Banks whipping the head back straight into the mat. But here comes Trish. No, here comes Sasha back and forth, and the leaping clothesline puts Stratus down. Stratus to the outside. The boss to the top rope, and Sasha, oh my God, she's got to have broken kneecaps. Missing the diving Meteora to the floor. Head first into the apron. And Sasha put everything on the line, and it definitely did not work out in her favor. And Sasha locking in a submission on the outside. And that is not going to do much besides wear down Stratus. Picking Sasha up to her feet, back into the ring these two go. And
Sasha needs to make the tag.
And in comes Toni Storm for the first time. Drop kick. Forearm. And the leaping clothesline. And Storm telling Stratus to bring it. Stratus missing, but what a reversal. Picking Storm up to her feet. And are we gonna see it? Yes! Trisha setting up for a little Stratisfaction. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, no. Stratus almost had Storm beat. And now in comes Asuka. I give your show props. Every single match has been out of control thus far.
Thank you.
Asuka now with a step through windmill kick to the face, and to the outside these two women go.
Yeah. You'd think Storm would be the fresh opponent to go against right now, since Sasha had that falling Meteora.
But not after that Stratisfaction. That dealt some huge damage to Storm.
Yes, it did.
Back into the ring, both women go. Storm, oh wait, out of nowhere! Storm 0! 1! No, only
Just a one count.
Yeah, Asuka's still very, very fresh. Uh-oh. Asuka setting up for the hip attack.
I am so jealous right now, you have no idea.
Hook in the leg. 1, 2. And Storm with the shoulder up. And we are both jealous, yes.
Yes, indeed.
And another devastating kick to the spine. And Asuka setting up here. Uh-oh, she's setting up for the Empress combination. Connecting on Toni Storm. Hooking the leg. 1. No, Trish missing. And that could have cost Stratus and Asuka, but Trish taking out Banks. Toni Storm is on her own for the time being. Irish whip. Oh, and chest first off the turnbuckle into a drop kick to the back of the neck. And Asuka now setting up with the leg hook camel clutch, but Storm, I believe, did grab the rope.
Showing off her submission prowess right here.
And she doesn't even need to show it off for everyone to know about it. And it is 1-on-2 right now. And Trish going after Storm. Back and forth between the two. And Stratus backbreaker, and now stretching Storm out across her knee. Things not looking good for Storm. Stratus back up to the apron. Ref up to a 5 count. 6, and Storm face first off the announce table. 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This isn't good.
Uh-oh. 8. Oh, and Sasha breaking it up. Oh! And Toni Storm and Sasha Banks pull off the victory. You saw the brilliant tag team work. Sasha coming over towards the end of the count to try and take down Asuka, and she may not have taken her down, but it worked to perfection. Asuka counted out.
Sasha just serving as a distraction for Storm to get back in the ring.
She's taking care of business.
Here are your winners, Sasha Banks and Toni Storm.
And the rivals did indeed coexist as a team and beat the legendary Trish Stratus and the almost undefeated Empress of Tomorrow. But we are moving on to your main event match of the evening.
We've got Bang! Diamond Dallas Page going up against the Rattlesnake and the World Heavyweight Champion Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A huge challenge in the way of Diamond Dallas Page, but if he can pick up a victory, that will be huge in him climbing the rankings here on Raw is War. DDP, Steve Austin, 1-on-1, your main event of Week 22.
Look who's here, the Hall of Famer, Bang, DDP.
Making his way to the ring from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page. And his opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And here we go, 2 more Hall of Famers in your main event. Austin, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Not going to be easy for Diamond Dallas Page, but look at that. And I believe this New Mexico crowd is firmly behind Diamond Dallas Page. here up against Austin. He is no doubt the underdog in this one.
You could say DDP's always been an underdog, but when he was in WCW and now in Raw is War.
I mean, DDP. Oh, and Austin already with the signature elbow to the face. Picking DDP up. But no, DDP with the Bulldog, and Diamond Dallas Page has held that exact title that Austin has around his waist.
Yes, he has, but Austin's been able to throw his weight around and show just what the title means to him.
He is always ready to strike and inject some venom into his opponent, swinging neck breaker, putting Austin down. And we also have the legendary Diamond Cutter against the legendary Stone Cold Stunner. DDP with the famouser, Austin right back up to his feet. And it has been very fast paced. As soon as the bell rang, DDP with the neck snap. And
almost in DDP's hands the entire time.
I just realized though, wait, DDP with the Indian Deathlock. And Austin does have bad knees. But I just realized that Diamond Cutter is extremely bad for Stone Cold. He has a formerly broken neck.
That's true.
And any cutter of any sort cannot be good for that neck of Stone Cold Steve Austin. But that's if DDP even gets a chance to hit it. Austin now putting DDP in the turnbuckle. Huge clothesline by the Rattlesnake, and now going for the first cover. One, and DDP still with plenty left in the tank. Picking him up to his feet, backbreaker. But DDP in the best shape of his life due to
Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
Yes.
It's great.
And now Stone Cold with the knee strikes to the face. But DDP coming back with a forearm, and now getting New Mexico firmly behind him.
He's going to show off what that yoga has.
Definitely more flexible than he would be.
Yep.
DDP now. Oh, he might have been looking for that spiral power bomb. Stone Cold reversing. And look at that, Stone Cold setting up for that Stone Cold Stunner. DDP rolling to the apron. Extremely smart. Oh my God.
What's he doing here?
Stone Cold on the top rope.
This doesn't bode well for DDP.
This doesn't bode well for either of them. The world champ on the top. And the, diving chop. But DDP able to move out of the way of that one. Back into the ring comes Page. Shot to Stone Cold, and now throwing him right back over the top rope. Picking Austin up to his feet, both men on the outside. And going for a carry, but Austin with the Russian leg sweeps. Right back into the ring goes the world champ. Telling DDP to get to his feet and get his ass in the ring. Oh, but Page with the stun gun, very smart. Oh, and dumping Stone Cold right on his head and neck. And that is not good for the world champ. Hooking the leg, one. Only a 1 count. Kick to the spine. But here comes the world champ. Oh, Austin might have been going for the stunner, but DDP with a spinning sidewalk slam. And now Page looking to fly.
What's he got in store here?
A diving splash. Executed to perfection. And now into the headlock. Looking to just wear Austin down, wrenching on the neck. But Stone Cold making it to his feet. Oh, and DDP's quickness was just a little too much, and just standing there with Austin showing off the power. And that was a mistake by DDP.
Too much pride before the fall for DDP.
And Austin delivering the stun gun. That's actually a former signature move. And Austin with the elbow. Picking Page up to his feet. Oh, but what a reversal by Page. Up onto the shoulders. Oh, and the fireman's carry slam. Bang! Hook in the leg. 1. No.
Just a 1 count.
DDP not able to put the world champ down just yet. Clothesline. Following up with another off the rope and a third. DDP feeling it. Oh, going for a shot to the face. Austin with the reversal. But DDP coming back now. Going for the belly to belly. Austin going for the clothesline. And oh my God. What?
A lot just happened there.
Uh-oh. And that may be the last thing to happen. Stone Cold. No! DDP reversing the stunner.
That may have just saved DDP's... Just saved him from losing the match.
It might have on the... Oh, no! Back suplex onto the apron. Stone Cold with the reversal. DDP up onto the apron. Stone Cold taunting right in his face. But Diamond Cutter! Bang! 1, 2, and no.
Just a 2 count.
But you saw that cockiness by Stone Cold cost him. But he is not done yet. Shoulder tackle, dropping Page. Oh, and the Luthez press raining down. The shots and busting DDP wide open.
Those stiff shots from Stone Cold.
And can Austin hit it this time? And the Stone Cold Stunner knocking DDP out cold. Your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion Stone Cold. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I think this may be, out of Raw and SmackDown, the best weekly show there has been thus far.
I agree with that.
Props to you. I'll give you some on that. I know we're rivals, but I can't deny that was good.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Congratulations to the world champ, but this night is not over thus yet. We've got the American Nightmare Cody coming down to the ring because he has something he wants to get off his chest. And we're skipping the promo entrances because we're running low on time.
Wonder what's on his mind. This is going to get interesting. Let's listen and see.
All right, listen up, WWE Universe. It's time for some straight talk. I need to clear a few things up. There's no time like the present to do it. Some people might not like it, but it's got to be said.
What's he gonna say?
There's a certain superstar who's been running his mouth day in and day out about me all over social media. Problem is, he's been too scared to do it in person.
Those are some bold claims.
I'm like the Flash. I didn't want to do this. Roman Reigns, I hope we could stay friends, but you wanted it this way, so let's do it. I'm right here, and I do believe Cody Rhodes wants one more shot to gain back his Intercontinental Championship, and here comes the IC champ himself, Roman Reigns. How about this? Just the guy I was looking for, and here you are right where I want you. Oh, did I interrupt your little speech? I'd say I'm sorry, but I think this crowd agrees with me when I say no one wants to hear what you have to say. I, on the other hand, have some things to say to you, so listen up and listen good.
Well, okay.
All right, big dog. You've come out here, you made your speech, but now what? Because this isn't a debate club. This is WWE, and when you step between those ropes, it's not talk, you get it? So it's put up or shut up time.
Calling him out.
Oh, this is actually embarrassing. I'm uncomfortable. I'm actually embarrassed for you. Watching you try to talk like you're the tough guy is like watching an uncle try to rap or something. It's just wrong. Didn't Cody win back the Intercontinental title?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Okay, so I guess Cody wants to prove himself against Reigns one more time. I completely forgot. Cody is the Intercontinental Champion. Those are some pretty strong words. I suggest you take a think long and hard about the next ones come out of your mouth. I would hate for you to say something that you aren't going to be able to back up. You seem like a smart guy. I'm sure you'll need my advice before you wind up getting yourself hurt. I can tell by the way you're mouthing off, you really do underestimate me. The facts are this: when it comes to WWE, nobody, and I mean nobody, can match my talent when I step inside this ring. I have my opponents in the palm of my hands. As soon as the bell rings, I just wanted to warn you because I'm challenging you to a match so I can shut you the hell up once and for all.
A challenge for a match, he says.
Man, maybe I'm getting old or something, because I seem to remember a thing called respect when superstars wouldn't dare challenge their superiors until they'd earned their spot. Punks like you haven't earned the right to even approach me, much less challenge me.
Somebody seems a little cocky.
I know you say you want a match. Deep down, you probably even think you want a match, but I think if you're really honest with yourself, you know you don't want a match, because you're happy having everyone believe you're a tough guy instead of knowing the truth. Damn.
Definitely a fan favorite.
I'll give you what you want, but it's not going to be now. I don't want to make it easy for you. Not having a match with me is going to be any easier. You've really put yourself in a tight spot, my friend. I guess we're at a crossroads here. Two men, only one can emerge victorious. I'm ready whenever you are, so the ball is in your court. Name the place and I'm there. Name the type of match I'll play. The bottom line is I'm ready to fight whenever you are. Just let me know. And ladies and gentlemen, that was it for Raw is War Week 22. We will see you next time on SmackDown Week 22. Match of the night, I would still have to say, was the Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior.
I agree with that completely, and it seems like we've got a new match scheduled for next week.
Not next week, probably at the next Raw is War pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. But we will see you next time on SmackDown. Be sure to let us know what your match of the night was in the comments below. Remember, guys, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Brandon Brainy Bear for both. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye from New Mexico.
Ooh, yeah, playtime.
Cream of the crop.